What's up, everyone? It's your boy Mr. P here, and today I'm coming with a brand new series to the channel. Um, Finally starting some Dragon Ball Z stuff, and what this is I'm sorry I didn't do the first episode, but I'm gonna be doing reviews of Dragon Ball Super. And if you guys didn't know, Dragon Ball Super is the new Dragon Ball series that started a couple weeks ago. The second episode came out. The sub came out this Sunday, and I watched it then. But before I recorded this video, I just watched it again just to brush up, so I could just do a review of it. And for these videos, because I don't have anything else to put in the background, I'm just gonna have a screenshot of the main picture on the channel that you see when you come to my channel. Just a little Squirtle. It says the Pokeball Z, and it has a Destructo Disc, and it's just looking so cute. Um, the little face and little Krillin dots. So anyway, second episode of Dragon Ball Super. I thought it was better than the first one. Because there was more happening. I guess the first one was just kind of how do you say? It was really uneventful. Nothing was really happening. You just saw Goku going around on the tractor. Then he ate lunch, and there was Goten, and then he got the money from Mr. Satan, and Mr. Satan was having the whole interview with Majin Buu and stuff. So there was a lot more happening here, and I like that. I like that there was a lot more happening, and I like the way they're using Vegeta, or how they're developing Vegeta even more as a character. Because we didn't really get to see, like, we saw Vegeta change through Dragon Ball Z, but we didn't really see him. Like, the only time we saw him really feeling close to his family was in the Majin Buu arc, in that one episode where he sacrificed himself to try and kill Majin Buu, even though he failed. Um, and he told Trunks, like, say bye to Bulma for me, or whatever he said. I don't remember the exact dialogue because it's been years and years since I watched the show. Um, but I liked that the vacation part, they really had him like you still see him being kind of grumpy and not wanting to tolerate it, but he's tolerating it just so he can keep his promises Trunks, which shows that he actually, one, cares about keeping his promises, and two, cares about Trunks. Um, and so he's developing more of that family lifestyle, I guess you could say, um, and being with Bulma and Trunks and stuff. Um, and then afterwards, when he flies away, Bulma's just like, even for Vegeta, he put up with that for really long, and she was like proud of him for it, I guess. Okay, so the next part, when there was Beerus and Whis, um, and at that other planet, and they were trying to get the meat. I thought it was nice to see more of Beerus and Whis because we really don't know anything about them, and Akira Toriyama is still developing both of them as a character because they just got introduced in Dragon Ball, in Battle of Gods, and in Revival of F, which I'm going to see in a couple weeks, actually, not even a month, like 2.5 weeks, on August 4th when it first airs in America. So I'm really excited for that. But anyway, since I haven't seen it, I haven't seen more of the character development, and we're seeing that as they go along, and how Beerus is just obsessed with food, and he gets moody. Sometimes he wants it, sometimes he doesn't. With the dinosaur meat, in the episode, just fighting I thought the scene where he was fighting that alien thing that transformed, I thought that was a pretty eventful moment. I guess it wasn't like a super suspenseful fight, but it was just some I can't speak, some good action. Um, and I really enjoyed that. And we also saw him use a technique that we haven't seen him do before, which he, when the alien blew fire at him, he like absorbed it with his finger and then threw it back, or just kind of moved it, and it became his own attack. And he killed the thing with it. I don't know if he killed it, but he definitely knocked it out. Um, And also, it was cool to see another way he was blowing up planets because we saw in episode one when he didn't like the food, he just tapped the table and then half the planet blew up. But in this one, we saw him drop the ball. Drop the ball. He dropped the ball on the in the planet, and then you just saw all the lights flashing, and it just blows up. And Beerus and we started just watching the explosion, and then we start getting into him starting to look for the Super Saiyan God, and now he knows that's what he needs to look for because that's going to be his rival, I guess. Even though we know, I mean, if you haven't seen Battle of the Gods and you don't know, um, one, where have you been? Two, you'll find out that it's not really his rival. It doesn't. He can't make whoever the Super Saiyan God is. I wonder who it is. Um, Goku can't make Beerus use 100% when he is Super Saiyan God. So yeah, I think that's all for that part. And um, what else about that part? Did I don't think I had anything else to talk about in that part. Ooh, alright, my throat. Um, just seeing. I just thought seeing Beerus fight again was cool, and seeing Beerus's impatience as well. When we said, I only have 3 minutes to get this dinosaur meat, and then he comes after it's only been 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and he's like, really? It felt like 220 years. Um, I just like that he. I like the way they're developing him as a character because Beerus and Whis are one of my favorite characters, and they're just so powerful, and we haven't seen them really use their full potential. Um, and then for the last part, I just want to talk about something that really bugged me when Vegeta was talking about when he said, "I know you're number one, Kakarot, but I won't settle for being number two." Um, just when he says that, and then you see him training in the gravity chamber, and just the thing that bugged me was that when he was training in the gravity chamber, you just saw it went up to 150 times gravity, and after like a minute, he was already sweating and tired, and he got hit by one of the laser beams, which I thought was weird because Goku on the way to Planet Namek was training at like 300 times gravity, or maybe it was 200. I don't remember. Um, but I found that weird because I was like, they're so much stronger now than they were on Planet Namek, and maybe it was 1,500, and I just didn't see it right, and I thought I saw a G, but it was actually a zero. But that's what it seemed like to me. And when you saw Goku training with all the weights on King Kai's planet, and also when he said at the very beginning of the episode, he said there's 10 times gravity here. Um, it's a good place to train. I was just thinking in my head, it's not that great because 10 times gravity is nothing to 10 times gravity is really nothing to him. So I just found that the gravitiness or however their gravity training, I just found it weird that they only went up to that certain point. But that's all I gotta say about that episode. I thought it was a good episode, seeing Beerus and Whis more, seeing Vegeta develop with his family, um, and just seeing them starting to train after Majin Buu. Not necessarily starting to train, but yeah, starting to train because it was right after Majin Buu. Um, they're just seeing them starting to train again and get more and more powerful. Also, if you notice anything different about the audio, it's because I'm finally using my headset. Because there's no other sound that I really need besides my voice, so I can use the headset for the sound. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, you can click that like button down below, and I will put my Twitter in the description so you guys can go follow me. Um, and eventually, well, actually, I don't want to make any promises, but Showdown should be back soon. And soon I should have channel art because my sister will, or I hope she will. But I'll ask her and talk to her about starting to draw it. So yeah, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. It really does do me a favor. Leave a comment, let me know what you were thinking, and yeah, I'm out of here. Peace, guys.